Hey, I'd like to say something about powerlifting in North Dakota real quick, and Dave Stensland and his wife and the meets that they put on. I've been a powerlifter since 2008. I've competed in almost 40 competitions, ranging all the way from small local meets to international meets. I've coached lifters for about the past 5 years. I've been sponsored by some of the biggest companies in powerlifting. That being said, I feel like that should add some weight to my opinion on how a meet should be ran, uh, the safety of lifters involved in those meets, or just the overall feeling of meets in general. I should have, some good background on all things pertaining to meets, just given my experience alone. That being said, Dave Stensland and his wife started putting on meets in 2019. Since then, they've put on 9 competitions, starting from small, a couple flight meets, to now they are doing multiple meets a year, multiple days on those meets. The next meet they have coming up is going to be a 3-day meet, showcasing women lifters and men's lifters under 181 on one day, and then a tested and non-tested day. These two have done amazing things to bring powerlifting to the community in North Dakota. There was a powerlifting community in North Dakota, but since Dave and Katie have taken over, it has just grown and flourished. Powerlifting has taken off tremendously, and each meet that Dave does, meets keep getting better. Now, my wife is a judge in the USPA. I have friends and teammates who compete in the USPA here, and I have clients who also compete in these meets here. So I have been to every one of Dave's meets in North Dakota. My daughter comes with us. My daughter's 7 years old. My daughter has came to basically every one of these meets. She hangs out at the head judge table. She hangs out at the scorers table. She hangs out with the judges, the lifters, everywhere in the background. She plays. I have zero issues letting my daughter run free at a Dave Stensland meet. Zero issues letting my daughter run free, unsupervised, playing with the other kids, playing in the bouncy houses. I have never thought once about it. I still don't, and I will not think twice about it. It's just not even in my thought process. I feel 100% fine with my daughter and my wife there. My wife being there as a judge, she has to weigh in lifters, equipment checks. She's alone with lifters. She's alone with judges. I've never once felt insecure about that. In fact, there has only been one instance in any one of Dave's meets where there was a complaint filed in regards to the safety of lifters and people at the meet. Now, my purpose is not to slander anybody or to drag anybody's name through the mud, so that lifter's name is not, or that person's name is not relevant. Just so you know, there has only been one time in all of Dave's meets where someone has been complained about, not only to Dave, but to the head office about an individual. Dave's response to that was he handed in an over 20-page write-up, including what happened through his eyes, firsthand accounts from people who saw it that were both lifters, people in attendance, judges, etc. And an official complaint was also handed into the website. So in that one situation where there was a complaint regarding safety, Dave did his due diligence. He did exactly what he was supposed to do, and he went above and beyond trying to do what he was supposed to do. So my whole point of this is, any meet that Dave Stensland puts on has been a very professional, lifter-friendly, absolutely lifter-friendly competition, friendly to the attendance. He makes sure that there's stuff for kids to do, so you can bring your kids. There's always food available, multiple sponsors. There has never been any reason to question a Dave Stensland meet, and there's no reason to question it moving forward. I felt it was very important for me to give my 2 cents on the situation because I believe in what Dave's doing, and I believe Dave is doing an amazing job. He is growing our community of powerlifting in this area. So I highly encourage anyone who has had positive experiences at Dave's meets to come forward and say so, because you're the reason why he does it, you know what I mean? And that's only going to help him continue to put on these amazing meets and help grow our community. So with that being said, I thank you for your time.